Hello everyone, so this is the walk around video for the 2015 Dodge SRT Hellcat. I'm just going to walk around the car and show you that the car's in pretty much like new condition. There's a couple of garage rash type imperfections, so we'll see those as we go. So it's the B5 Blue Pearl, and it's pretty much like new. It's got 9,700 miles on it. You can see, let's see, there's one little nick in the paint. If I can get down there, you can see it on the header there. Otherwise, up front here, it's pretty perfect. Just kind of go around. It's not really that exciting in that there's not a whole lot to talk about. A lot of folks had a clear bra put on these cars because there is some reputation that the paint behind the wheels will chip because the tires are so big, and I did not have a clear bra put on it. Out here in San Diego, doing anything is pretty pricey. You'll see on the video that I'll put with the description, I did take the car to Mojave. A couple years ago they were doing these runs on the runway out there at the spaceport, and I took it out there and did 2 runs on the runway there and got it to well, I was limited to 180 miles an hour because I don't have a roll cage, so I did I think 178 was my top speed. It could have gone much beyond that. You'll see in the video I shifted way too early in a couple of places. The car was bogging a little bit. So the worst garage rash that you can see right there, you see that scratch in the bumper. I'm not exactly sure how that happened. My theory is that at the garage door, I was a little too close to the garage door. There's two cuts there, so it's like maybe when the garage door went up and when the garage door came down, something like that. So that's regrettable. I did get an estimate from a mobile scratch repair, and they said $250 to fix that. But I figured the person that buys the car would probably prefer to have that done themselves so that they can control it. I wasn't sure if they were gonna, with that $250, they're gonna paint the whole bumper or just touch up the scratch. I didn't know, so I just figured I'd leave it and let the new owner handle that. So you can see behind the wheel here, there might be a few little rock chips. I'm not sure. Like, you can kind of see there's some little white there, which might be little tiny chips in the paint from just driving it. So that's why people put the clear bra on. I don't even know if those show up on the video or not. I'm trying to get real close. There you can kind of see maybe right there. But otherwise, I don't think there's any curb rash or anything. I park it in the garage every night, and I haven't really driven it anywhere where I've left it, on the street or anything. So there's no curb rash on the wheels. I guess I could pop the hood real quick. The interior too is in good condition. There's nothing really interesting going on here. See, it's got the upgraded seats, and there weren't too many options on the Hellcat. It came with everything pretty much. I don't have the block heater. That's the only option I can remember that it doesn't have. And it doesn't have the, I think, red belts. You could get different colored seat belts, so it doesn't have that. And no sunroof. The early models didn't have a sunroof. I don't think the sunroof came out until either late 2015 or 2016, so it doesn't have a sunroof. Get the hood here. There it is, 707 horsepower. It's pretty awesome. Definitely, it's can scare you. You gotta be safe with this thing. It's doesn't have enough tire for the amount of power that it has. So when the tires are worn out, I would recommend some drag radials on the back. I'll show you the tread on the rear tires. The fronts are, nominally good. The backs, you can see there's still plenty of life left on there. But they're a little bit lower than the fronts, I think. Here's the fronts. It's hard to tell a difference really, but I think the fronts probably have a little bit more on them. So you could rotate them too. These are the all seasons, I believe, the Pirellis. Yeah, so I mean, otherwise, you know, pretty standard stuff. Just 707 horsepower of raw muscle. So that's it. Get a big discount over new, buying it after it's depreciated quite a bit. So it looks fantastic. You'll note I never put the front license plate on. It's in California, but I've so far been able to get away with not having a front license plate. I haven't gotten pulled over yet. And I kept that little piece of paper on the window just to, maybe if a policeman saw me, he'd think I was a new car, so he wouldn't pull me over. Shh, don't tell anyone that though. Yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.